We Can Say No by David Pithers and Sarah Greene. These are stories about Joanne and Tom and how they learnt to keep themselves safe. They can help you to be safe as well. Let's meet them. Joanne is 4.
Hello.
She's very sure of herself. She likes her brother Tom, but thinks he bosses her around too much just because he's older. But she loves his jokes.
Yes, they make me laugh.
Tom is 7. He doesn't always want to do what he's told and sometimes gets into trouble. Tom is very fond of his sister Joanne.
Yes, she's great. She laughs at my jokes.
Joanne and Tom know some very important things. They know about road safety. They know about fire and accidents. They know about dangerous people, such as those who might try and take them away and hurt them. But Joanne and Tom are strong, clever, careful, safe, because they know when to say no. You can be strong, clever, careful, and safe too. Joanne and Tom will show you how. Most grown-ups are not dangerous, but there are some who are. They don't look like monsters, they look like ordinary people. Which grown-ups should you be careful of? You must look out for what they say and do. Tom and Joanne know that dangerous people are very clever, but Tom and Joanne are clever too. If a grown-up does hurt you, it's always their fault and never yours. Story 1. This first story is about Joanne and Tom on holiday. Every year, they go to the seaside with Mum. They stay at a guest house just across the road from the beach. One day, when they were on the beach, Joanne wandered off on her own. She was paddling in the sea when she dropped her bucket.
Oh dear, it's floating away.
I'll get it.
It's that man I saw at breakfast this morning.
Here you are. You nearly lost it, didn't you?
Thank you.
Would you like me to buy you an ice cream? The van's just over there.
Joanne loves ice cream, and she nearly went with him. But then she remembered what her mum had told her. It could be a trick. He might want to take her away and make her do things she doesn't want to. So Joanne did something very clever. She shouted,
No, I don't want to.
She started to walk away quickly without looking back.
Oh, come here.
Then the man came after her and tried to grab her
Let me
arm.
take your... Ow!
Joanne kicked the man hard on the leg and shouted,
I don't know him. I don't know him.
She did it just as Mum had told her. The man didn't like Joanne shouting. He ran away. Some people nearby heard Joanne. A man ran off to get the police, and a woman stayed with Joanne. Then Mummy came and was very upset by what had happened, but very pleased with Joanne. A police officer came to talk to Joanne. She knew she must not keep secrets, even if she felt silly about what she'd done. So she told the police officer everything that had happened.
Hello, Joanne. My name's Kate, and I'm a police officer. Do you know what a police officer is?
Yes, we have one who comes to our play school.
Oh, that's interesting. What does she teach you?
She tells us about crossing the road and riding bikes.
Do you like her?
She's all right.
Well, I teach children to be safe as well. You have kept yourself safe this afternoon and been very brave. Now, can you tell me exactly what happened?
A man picked up my bucket and asked me if I wanted an ice cream. I kicked him and shouted, and he ran away.
Have you seen him before, Joanne?
Yes, he was having breakfast where we live.
Where's that?
It's the guest house just across the road.
That's fine, Joanne. Now, could you tell me what happened from the time you got to the beach?
Mummy got a deck chair and said Tom could go and play football. I was making a castle in the sands and Mummy went to sleep. Then I needed some water.
What was that for?
For making castles.
Oh, And what did you do next?
I went down to the sea.
Can you show me how far that was?
From here to here.
So you went down to the sea to get some water.
And have a paddle.
And have a paddle.
Joanne told Kate the policewoman everything, and Kate used her radio to send a police car to the guest house in case the man was there. Joanne hoped that the police would catch him, so that he did not try to take other children away. Afterwards, they all had ice creams. Tom thought Joanne was getting too much fuss, but he was also a bit proud of her. So was Mum. If someone you don't know very well offers you a treat, say no. It could be a trick. If someone tries to touch you, kick them and shout as loud as you can. I don't know him! Walk away quickly. Do not run. Do not look back. Do not keep secrets. Tell Mum or Dad what has happened. If they're not there, ask the nearest group of people to get the police. Story 2. This story is about a man who lives in the flat below Joanne and Tom. His name is Mr. Lawrence. Sometimes they pass him on the stairs and pat his dog. One day they were walking up the stairs when Mr. Lawrence opened the door of his flat.
Hello, you two. Would you like to come in for tea? I've got some fresh apple juice and some lovely chocolate biscuits.
They very nearly went, but Tom felt a warning.
You'd better ask our mum first.
Oh, I don't want to bother her. After all, she might not let you come.
But Mummy will be cross if we don't ask her.
You don't need to tell her then, do you? We can keep it a secret.
I'm going in to have some.
No, you're not. You're coming with me.
I'm not. Let go. Stop pulling me.
Tom took her hand and rushed her upstairs. When they got there, Joanne sulked and wouldn't talk to him. But Tom knew that Mr. Lawrence should have asked Mum first and not asked them to keep secrets. He might want to hurt them and make them do things they didn't want to. When Tom told Mum what had happened, she was very pleased with him. Then she went downstairs to see Mr. Lawrence.
I understand you asked my children into your flat, Mr. Lawrence.
Yes, I thought they might like to have some tea with me.
You really should have asked me first.
Yes.
The point is, I don't know you very well, and neither do the children. They can't tell whether you're safe or not. And by the way, it is very important not to ask children to keep secrets.
Yeah, all right. I'm sorry. I just didn't think.
Please, don't do it again. If you want to invite them to tea, ask me, and I'll see if we can all come. I hope I've cleared this up now. Goodbye. See you soon.
Goodbye.
Mr. Lawrence shouldn't have asked Tom and Joanne into his flat, and he shouldn't have asked them to keep a secret. He did something that dangerous people do. Tom thought that Joanne hadn't been so clever this time, but he didn't say so. Anyway, she was talking to him again. Let's look at the lessons we can learn from what happened in this story. If someone asks you into their flat or house, say you have to ask Mum or Dad first. If they ask you not to tell Mum or Dad, say no. If they say they've already asked Mum or Dad, say no and then go to check. It could be a trick. And if you're not sure, say no. Story 3. One day, Tom was waiting for Mummy and Joanne to collect him from school. He was tired and hungry and he wanted his tea. He was waiting just outside the gate. Just as he was getting really cross, a man and a woman came along and spoke to him.
Hello, Tom.
Who are you?
I'm afraid your sister Joanne isn't very well. It's not serious, but your mum's had to take her to the hospital. She asked us to come and fetch you.
Do you like cars, Tom? This one's pretty amazing. It goes really fast. We'll take you home in it.
No, my mum would have rung the school to tell the teachers.
And he turned round and walked straight back into school to find a teacher and tell her what had happened. Mrs. Jones took him to the staff room.
You're safe now, Tom, and you've done the right thing. There's no need to rush, but could you tell me very slowly what happened?
I was hanging around by the gate. I know I shouldn't have gone outside.
Perhaps it would have been better if you'd stayed inside the gate. But it's never your fault if an adult does something they shouldn't. Just go on telling me what happened.
Then this man and woman came along and said Joanne was ill, and Mum had sent them to fetch me in their car. I said no and came back into school.
That was good, Tom. I'm glad you didn't stop to argue with them. You just walked away.
At that moment, Mum and Joanne rushed in.
What's happened? Where were you? The bus was late. We didn't have time to ring. Calm down. Tom's perfectly safe. Some people went up to him at the gate and tried to get him to go with them. But he said no and came in to tell us at once. He did very well. Did you catch them? We went to see if they were still there, but they'd gone. Have you told the police? Yes, and they should be here soon.
When the police officer came, he asked Tom some questions.
What colour was the car, Tom?
Red.
I wonder if you can remember what make it was. If you can't, never mind, but it would be helpful.
Tom was able to tell the policeman and felt pleased. He was also able to tell him some things about what the man and woman looked like and what they were wearing. Later that night, when Mum was tucking Tom up in bed, he began to feel frightened.
I nearly went with them.
He just managed not to cry. Mum gave him a big hug and told him how glad she was that he hadn't gone. Then he cried a lot. Joanne was quiet, but she was pleased she had an older brother who could still cry. Now, these are the things to be careful about that Tom learnt when those people tried to take him away. If someone other than Mum or the person who normally collects you arrives to take you home from school or anywhere else, say no. Never get into a car without Mum or Dad knowing. It could be a trick. Walk back into school quickly without looking back. Tell a teacher straight away. If you're not sure, say no. Story 4. One Saturday, Tom and Joanne went shopping with Mum. The big supermarket was very crowded and noisy. Joanne had some money of her own and she stopped to look at the sweets. She thought she'd buy some for Tom too. After she'd chosen what she wanted, she couldn't see Tom or Mum. A man came up to her.
Hello. Would you like me to buy you some more sweets?
No, go away.
That's right, it could be a trick. Mum had told her what to do if she got lost, so she looked for the person who takes the money at the till.
I've lost my mum.
Well, just sit here, dear, and I'll put a message out on the loudspeaker. I'll look after you until Mummy comes.
Then the message came over the loudspeaker.
We have a little girl who has lost her mother. She's waiting at the checkout.
Joanne liked listening to the message because she knew it was about her. Mum came straight away. She was very pleased with Joanne. She'd done the right thing. The woman at the till gave Joanne some sweets. Tom got some too. If someone offers to buy you a treat, say no. It could be a trick. If you lose Mum and Dad when you go out shopping, don't leave the shop. Look for the person who takes the money at the till. Tell them you're lost and ask them to get the manager. Story 5. One day, Joanne and Tom went to tea at their friend Alice's house. They had a great time and really enjoyed playing piggyback with her Uncle Fred. A few days later, Fred met them while they were waiting for Mum to post a letter.
Hello, it's Joanne and Tom, isn't it? What are you doing?
Waiting for Mummy.
She's posting a letter to Granny.
Did you enjoy Alice's party?
Yes.
It was great.
Yeah, it was fun. Tell me, do you like videos?
Yes. What sort?
All sorts. If you come to my house, you can choose a favourite one.
Where do you live?
Oh, don't worry, I'll meet you in the park. But don't tell your mum. She might not let you come.
Do you think we're stupid? Get lost.
Tom and Joanne were not falling for that one. Joanne thought that Tom was right to be rude this time, as long as he didn't do it all the time. Even people you've met and who know you can be dangerous, so always be careful. You still need to look out for tricks and secrets. Story 6. Sometimes Mummy has to go out in the evenings. When she does, Louise comes to look after Tom and Joanne. Mummy gives them their bath, then Louise reads them their bedtime stories. Joanne likes the stories Louise brings with her, and Tom likes talking to her because she's a keen football player, like him. One evening, soon after they'd finally gone to bed, Tom and Joanne heard the doorbell ring and Louise talking to somebody. They opened their bedroom doors to hear what was going on.
Hi. I thought I'd just call in to see you.
I'm afraid you can't come in. I promised I wouldn't let anyone else into the flat when I'm looking after the children.
They mean strangers. You know me. I'm not a stranger.
It doesn't matter. I promised not to let anyone in.
Come on, I won't do any harm. I just want to see you. Don't you want to see me?
Of course I do, you know that.
I don't know anything of the sort if you won't even let me in for a few minutes. Just for a cup of coffee.
Oh, okay. Just for 10 minutes.
Louise let Alan in. Joanne and Tom were still listening and were worried about who the other person might be.
Open the door and ask who it is.
No, I can't.
Are you scared?
A bit.
I'll do it.
No, I'll do it.
Tom opened the door to the sitting room and Louise and Alan jumped.
Oi!
Oh, what's the matter? You're supposed to be in bed.
We heard voices. I thought Mum said you weren't to let anyone in.
That's nothing to do with you.
Shut up, Alan. Let me deal with this. Listen, it's only Alan. He just stopped in for a minute.
Mum didn't say he could, did she?
He's going soon, Tom. Don't worry.
If he doesn't go now, we won't go back to bed.
What a flipping cheek! Oh,
Alan, you must go. I'll ring you tomorrow.
you'll be lucky. I'm off.
Now, will you two go back to bed, please?
You shouldn't have let him in.
I know. Your mum's always telling me not to let anyone in. But please don't tell her, will you?
That's a secret. We're not meant to keep secrets from Mum unless it's a surprise.
You must tell her when she comes in.
Next morning, as Mum was getting them up, she talked to the children.
Louise spoke to me last night about letting her boyfriend Alan in.
She shouldn't have, should she?
No. She's very sorry about it. Did it frighten you?
Not really, but we were worried.
It wasn't nice.
Do you want Louise to come again?
Yes, she said she's sorry.
Yes, I like her. She just made a mistake.
All right. But she mustn't do it again. You were right to tell me, and you must tell me if it happens again. I've told her that she must be specially careful not to ask you to keep a secret of any kind. Now, let's have something to eat. And after that, I've got a surprise for you.
What is it, Mummy? What is it? Please tell me.
You'll have to tell her now or she'll never stop.
We're going to see Granny this afternoon, and we're staying for the weekend.
How does Tom know?
Mum told me. We were keeping it as a surprise.
Joanne loves Granny, and going to visit her is always a very special treat. So Mum and Tom were keeping this secret as a surprise for Joanne. Surprises are when something special is planned for somebody,
And it would spoil it if they know about it beforehand. It's important you should know when the surprise will happen. If you're worried about a surprise, tell somebody you trust about it, even if that spoils the surprise. Secrets are when you are told never to tell, or that something bad will happen if you do. Sometimes people you trust and are close to may ask you to do things you should not do. They might have made a mistake. Tell them what you think. Do not keep a secret. Always tell the people looking after you everything that happened.
Story 7. One day, Tom's teacher told the class about some older children from the big school up the road who were hanging around outside the school.
These children are much older than you, and they may threaten you to do things you should not do. Yes, Tom?
What does threaten mean?
It means they say they'll hurt you in some way if you don't do what they say. Sometimes they promise money and other nice things, but in the end they'll not give them to you. They may take you somewhere and leave you there so you're lost, or they may hurt you in other ways.
What should we do?
We've told the police and they'll keep an eye on them for us, but you must not go out of the gates except when coming in or leaving school. If any older children come up to you, get away as quickly as you can. And above all, don't keep it to yourself. Come and tell us. We'll protect you and see that these bullies are dealt with.
Tom thought this was a good idea. Older children shouldn't be allowed to do this kind of thing. A few days later, Tom was walking down the road from school to catch a bus to football. 2 older boys came up behind him.
Where are you going? To football. How boring. Why don't you come with us instead? Where to? We're going to the shopping centre. You can hang around there and get money.
Tom should have gone back into school and told a teacher. But luckily for him, at that moment a policeman came along.
Just a minute, what are you boys doing?
We're just going for a walk, aren't we, Tom? I'm not.
Oh, so where are you going then?
To catch the bus for football.
Where is it?
On the corner.
Fine. You go and catch your bus. You two stay here. I want to talk to you.
The police officer had heard the 2 older boys trying to get Tom to go with them.
You two are old enough to go to the shopping center, and I can't stop you. If you misbehave there, the security people will deal with you. But you must not get younger children to go with you. That's an offense. Now get along and don't let me catch you again.
On the bus, Tom was talking to his friend Adrian.
I understood what Mrs. Jones was saying, but when the boys came up, I started talking to them. I wanted to see what they'd say. It was stupid. That was a bit of a mistake. You wouldn't have gone with them, would you? Of course not. Well, that's okay then. Do you think we're getting the first team today?
That night, Tom took his teddy to bed with him. He didn't do that much these days, but it had been a difficult day and he needed some comfort. Sometimes other children may try to get you to do things you don't want to do. If they try to take you where you don't want to go, or do what you don't want to do, say no. Get away as quickly as possible. Tell an adult that you trust. It's always good to tell someone when bad things have been done. Story 8. For a special treat, Mummy likes to go out for a meal. Her favourite place is the Italian restaurant in the high street. It's a bit expensive and she can only go now and again. One day, Auntie Claire came to see Joanne and Tom.
It's Mum's birthday next Thursday, and George and I are going to give her a surprise. We're going to take her to her favourite restaurant.
I suppose that'll be after we've gone to bed.
Grown-ups always go out at night.
Yes, like the cat.
Who'll be coming to look after us?
Louise.
I like her. She tells us good stories and she talks to Tom about football. Doesn't she, Tom?
She's not bad,
The thing is, we want it to be a surprise.
so we mustn't tell her.
That's right. We'll give her a bit of warning. I'll telephone her at breakfast time. We're also going to send some flowers.
Mummy loves flowers.
Have you got a surprise for her birthday?
Yes, Joanne's made her a card and present at play school.
It's a box for putting pencils in.
I've made her some table mats at school, and I've bought her a card.
Have you hidden your presents?
Yes, in my cupboard. She never looks in there.
Then we're all going to give her some lovely surprises next week. And we know about each other's surprises. But we won't tell Mummy until they happen.
But we're not supposed to keep secrets.
But this isn't a secret. It's a surprise. Secrets are when you're told never to tell and not to tell anyone at all. Sometimes also you're told that something awful will happen if you do tell a secret.
I think I see. So we must never keep secrets.
But we can keep surprises for a little while.
Mummy had a lovely birthday. Her best presents were from Joanne and Tom. Auntie Claire rang in the morning and the flowers arrived as well. Mummy was amazed they'd not told her about it all.
It was a surprise, not a secret.
She also enjoyed her meal with Claire and George. That was a surprise as well.
It's been my best birthday, with lots of surprises.
Tom and Joanne would also like to tell you about all the grown-ups they know who are not dangerous. There's Louise, the babysitter, who comes to look after them when Mum goes out. There's Uncle George and Auntie Claire, who sometimes bring presents when they visit. There's Mum's friend Paul, who sometimes takes them out for a treat. There's Linda, who lives in the flat opposite, who sometimes invites them to tea. These are people that Mum knows very well. If they are taking Tom and Joanne out, they always tell Mum first, and they always let Mum know what time they will bring them home. They never ask Joanne or Tom to keep secrets. Remember, most grown-ups are not dangerous. Can you tell the ones who are? This is the end of our stories about Joanne and Tom. They've tried to tell you how to be strong, clever, careful, and safe. Can you remember what they've shown you? Let's say no with Joanne and Tom. If someone offers you a treat,
Say no.
if someone asks you to keep a secret,
Say no.
if someone invites you to their house,
Say no.
if someone offers to take you home from school,
Say no.
if you get lost and someone asks you to go with them,
Say no.
if someone tries to touch you,
Say no.
if someone offers you a lift,
Say no.
if someone says they'll buy you something,
Say no.
and if you're not sure, don't say yes.
Say no.